All right, what's up, y'all? Your boy JJ Mack, and I'm here to review the 2026 BET Awards. I'm really just gonna be recapping like the highlights of what I liked, what was important to me. So, all right, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff, and let's just get right into it. Starting off, we had the first award, which was Best Male R&B and Pop, and Leon Thomas won that award. Now, great, it was a lot of people in that category that could have won. Like I know Usher was in there, Chris Brown, Giveon, Lucky Day. Like it was a lot of people, but I feel like Leon Thomas, he deserved it because he had you know, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt, and then features, other singles. So I feel like that was well deserved. I wasn't, mad about him winning that. And then our first performance of the night was from Kaylani. She performed, of course, Folded, the song we all love. And she sounded great, looked great, no complaints there. I love when they did the like wings with her dress. She looked like an angel or, you know, whatever since she was wearing red. But wish she'd have done more songs. I wish they would have let her do like something else off the album. Like I forgot the name of the song, but the song with Usher from the album, I would have loved to see that live, or Pocket with Cardi, or her song with Leon Thomas. That would have been good too. But Kaylani killed it, of course. It's Kaylani, so shout out to her. All right, and then our second performance was from Don Tolliver. Now I'm not gonna hold y'all. I never knew what this nigga looked like. I like his music. I like some of his music. He's a pretty good artist, but I just never knew what he looked like. So when I saw him perform, I was like, oh, that's what he looked like. But he killed it, did good. I wish he would have performed his song Tiramisu, because that was my favorite one off the new album. But nonetheless, he killed it. And then our third performance or the next performance was from K1. Now, K1, I just hopped on the K1 train, so I'm not familiar with all her stuff, but I do like a lot of her songs. Like I love Back of the Club, Do What I Say, this new album, the Touch Myself, and Risk It All. So I'm glad she performed Risk It All. The only thing I was not messing with was when they cut her performance. I mean, I know it was the spotlight and they don't never show that all the way, but like y'all could have just let her finish that, honestly. I mean, it was just one song, like dang. But it is what it is. And then the next performance I was from Ray. Now I'm not gonna hold y'all, I'm not familiar with Ray at all. That was my first time seeing her, hearing her. And she, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't feeling the performance at first because I'm like, who is this and what's going on? But when she started hitting those high notes, I was like, oh, I might have to give her a listen, download a song or two. But you know, she did good. She could sing, talented, and yeah. And for best female R&B and pop, of course, Kaylani won. I mean, she had the best R&B song of the year. Album was good. Like, I mean, come on now. Like, who else would have won? But then a lot of people peeped, like on Twitter, and I even peeped when I watched it live that Mariah the Scientist, she kind of like did a side eye when Kaylani was giving her speech, or it could have just been whatever. She probably, but it did look like a side eye, and a lot of people had opinions on it. All I'm saying is, I really hope she didn't think she was gonna win because, I mean, like I said Kaylani had it was Kaylani's year. And then if Kaylani wasn't gonna win it, SZA was gonna win it. I mean, SZA. And then if SZA wasn't gonna win, I'm sure Summer Walker would have won. So I don't know, Mariah. I don't. It wasn't looking like you was gonna win either way, sister. So I mean, but you know, as it just, I guess it was what it was. And then next we had Tiana Taylor receiving the Icon of the Year award, which a lot of people were like, "What she do really to deserve this?" I'm not gonna lie, all I knew her for was the singing and the acting. I didn't know she directed and did choreography for other artists, so I guess it makes sense now knowing all that. But at first, I'm like, I mean, I like her albums, I like some of her music, but I was like, Icon of the Year. I was like, oh well. But then after seeing everything she's done and all that, I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense. And having Janet Jackson present her the award, I felt like was great because you can tell Janet Jackson's huge inspiration for her. Even though she said it herself, you can just tell by like her choreography and the way she dresses and does music videos. You can tell it's very Janet Jackson inspired. So I was like, oh, that was nice. And she was crying and all that. As you tell, she was really happy. And, I'm glad she won it because I can't really think of nobody else right now that should have or could have won it. So, yeah. And then Tiana Taylor also won uh, Fashion Vanguard, Icon of the Year, and Video Director of the Year. And I feel like all those was rightfully deserved. Now, fashion, I don't really pay attention to Tiana Taylor's fashion, but I feel like when it comes to fashion, I don't know. I just feel like that's gonna always be a Rihanna or Cardi B because we know they put that shit on all the time. And well, only Zendaya can dress, but I don't know if she was nominated. But yeah, all right. And then we got to the best performance of the night, in my opinion. And a few others. Cardi B, she killed it from the choreography, the looks, the stage presence, the props. Like, I mean, we knew she was gonna kill it. And I also went to her tour when she came here in Indiana or Indianapolis, and it was like watching that all over again. It was great. Yeah, I was shocked she did Pretty and Petty. I didn't know she was gonna do that. I ain't gonna lie, I thought she was gonna do like like Bodega Baddie and Airtime, but she ended up doing Airtime, Check Please, Pretty and Petty, and Hello. So yeah, I mean, I have no complaints about that. And Cardi B also won Best Female Hip Hop, which like she deserves. It was her year. She had the most successful female rap album. She had a very successful tour, so rightfully so. Shout out to Cardi B. And she's gonna keep on winning. There's nothing we can do about it. And then we had French Montana and Rick Ross perform. It was cool. I'm not now I fucks with Rick Ross, but French Montana, he's cool for like features and remixes and stuff. But I'm not a big fan of his. But they did good. It was cool. I don't really got no complaints about that. Um, and yeah. And then the next performance was from Thames. Now, Thames, she's fairly new or newish. And she performed her song What You Need, which I love. It's pretty good song. I just love her accent. Like I feel like her accent is what makes the song. Um, yeah, she did great. She looked great. And yeah, really all I got for Tim's, honestly. And then the next award, we had Album of the Year, which Not gonna lie, I thought this was gonna go to Cardi B 2 or J. Cole. I was not expecting Clips to win. Now, I haven't heard Clips' album, so I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, they didn't deserve to win or none of that. I haven't heard it yet. But I've, I don't even think I've heard a song off it yet. So I'm gonna have to give it a listen. I'm always open, but I just wasn't expecting them to win, to be honest with y'all. Like, I was like, oh, Clips, okay, well, I know who they are, but expecting them to win, I was not expecting that. Not at all. And then next we had, well, next thing I'm gonna talk about was the Lauryn Hill tribute. Not gonna lie, I feel like everybody that was a part of it did good. Nah, do I can I recall everybody that I know Tim's, Tierra Whack, they both killed it. Doja Cat did good. Not I mean not, I'm not saying that like, oh, I'm shocked she did good, but she killed it. And then when Nas came out and did If I Rule the World, I was like, oh, okay. And then when Lizzo came out and did Doo Wop, I was like, oh, like I feel like everybody that did was part of the tribute, killed it. Her daughter, like they all did great. Her winning the award, I felt like that was great. Her speech was good. You know, she apologized because she felt like it was too long. But I feel like when people win the lifetime achievement or icon award, like let them give a speech. Like let it be. Obviously, don't be too fucking long, but let them talk for like 5 minutes. Like, I mean, hell, like this is their, we're honoring them for what they contributed to music, like, or to the world, or the impact they had. So I feel like if they want to give like a 5 minute speech and thank their family, friends, God, whoever, let them do it. Like, I hate that they like, everybody feels like they got to hurry up and rush to talk. Like, no, like plus the show didn't go off till 11:30 anyway, so it's like I mean, it's 5 more minutes. I mean, but yeah, shout out Lauren Hill, love her, love the miseducation of Lauren Hill. Like an album's good when you've been relevant for it for like 20 plus years and it's your only album. Like, I mean, who else has done that or like nobody. So rightfully so. Shout out Lauren Hill. And then for best male hip hop rap, Kendrick Lamar won. Duh. I mean, who else were we expecting? He had the hottest rap song, of course, Not Like Us. So yeah, he won that. Um, yeah, I don't really think nobody else really stood a chance. I mean, Kendrick got Not Like Us under his belt. So I mean, sorry to everybody else, but kind of knew he was gonna win that. Again, not mad about it. I like Kendrick Lamar, but it's one of those like, oh yeah, duh. Like, who else will win it? So I'm gonna finish it off with how I felt like Druski did as the host. I like he did good. He was funny. It was also funny when Kiki Palmer took the mic from him and he's like, "Ah, let me do it because you ain't doing it right." I thought that was funny, but yeah, I like Druski. He did good, especially for it being his first time. Would I mind if he hosted again? No. Like he did good. I mean, do I have any complaints about Druski? No, not really. Um, the saxophone thing was kind of like, because like I said earlier, like I hate when they like rush people. Like this is like, dang, I won the award. Can I like let me talk for a minute? I mean, obviously don't talk too much, but like, damn. But when they did the saxophone part to like SZA and Doechii, I saw a lot of people were feeling type of way about that. And like, yeah, like I mean, I don't even feel like they were talking that long. I feel like they was I mean, one is two of them, and two, like, I mean, they both kind of said what they need to say. They weren't like rambling, but hey. But yeah, other than that, Juice did good. He was funny. as we were expecting. Do I think he'll host again next year? I don't know. I feel like BT probably is gonna call Kiki after how she was when she took the mic from him. So, all right. Well, if you made it this far to the video, you made it to the end. So I appreciate you. Fucks with you. Um, yeah. I say more videos to come. I say you guys can comment. Let me know other things you want me to review, recap, stuff like that. And yeah, this is your boy, JJ Mack, and I will see y'all in the next video. Adios.